Hi. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Mackie and welcome to Mackie Really Reads. Today's video is going to be something a little different, but not really. My little take on one specific song. That song is by Fleetwood Mac. It's called Silver Springs. It's one of my favorite songs. Fleetwood Mac has always been my favorite band, but I'm not here to talk about music. Right, I'm here to talk about books. So, how this theme came about, I was listening to Silver Springs and I just thought to myself, wow, I know so many people that feel this way about someone, or there's this couple that, like maybe time or distance or I don't know, circumstances just didn't let them be together for that time, but they know like once that clock hits 12, I am going back to the person I love. And I'm just like thinking, there's so many people in this world that just aren't with the people that they love. And they're just waiting for that perfect moment. And they look at each other or like they feel like time casts a spell on you, but you won't forget me. You know, you will never forget me. You will never stop loving me. And that's like the tragic and like a best part about this, because like you know what I mean. So my spin on this is people that have been in love with each other kind of fell apart, then got back together. So kind of like a second chance romance, but time cast a spell on you, and these people were unable to forget the other person. Oh my goodness, I have to hold some books up. Let me have a cup of coffee. Anyways, I hope you understand what I mean. Hmm. Coffee literally takes the pain away. I'm so, I am so delusional. I am so freaking. I don't see the green light. I'm so freaking delete everything, but I feel like it's kind of like that. Everything is alright. Everything is alright. So the first book I want to recommend is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This is the first book in the what series is it? Um, what's the name of the series? I feel like I was about to say like Silver Springs, but it's not Silver Springs. So this book is a second chance romance. It is between Yasmin and Josiah. I loved this couple. I devoured it. I remember reading this book while I was hungover. I was at a cricket match with Monica, and I was so hungover, but I was reading this book and I was loving it. And that should tell you how good that was. The story, that is, not the hangover. It was really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. This book takes place when Josiah, the beginning, we see them kind of fall in love. They are not childhood, college sweethearts. So they meet in college. They fall in love. Josiah owns this restaurant business, and Yasmin is kind of the manager, but she's also the mom. She is the baby mama. Let me say it like that. So tragedy does occur, and Yasmin feels like they need to split to be better for her to cope. And one of my favorite quotes in this is, it's not even like a nice quote, but it's just like it speaks to how much love they had for each other. Josiah is like saying, he's like, no one in life has ever hurt me more than you, yes, you. And it's so true. Like Yasmin really, she really does a number on poor Josiah. And I'm just so glad that they finally got back together, because it was rough. It was gut wrenching. Gut wrenching. It's written here, gut wrenching. I love this romance so much. Just like the push and pull. Like, Yasmin's like, oh, but I did break us up, but I still want you. Like, no matter what happens, like, they know they're it for each other, and it's just now a matter of like it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of the clock hitting 12. So that's the first book. Pretty simple. I'm gonna get deeper and deeper into this whole theme that I'm going with. Next book I want to recommend is Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa. Absolutely love this book. This wing does scare me a little bit. So this book is about the bargainer and Callie. Callie is a siren. She is a bad she's a bad bitch. She really is. And the bargainer is a guy that she meets when something tragic happens and she needs help. So in this world, we have the bargainer. So you call on him and you kind of get this bracelet, and like each bracelet is like a promise, right? You can't refuse it. If he says, I want you to jump off the bridge, you're gonna jump off the bridge because it's part of like the promise, the agreement, you know. So what happens is he helps her out, and Callie's just so infatuated with him. She's like 16 when this thing starts, and they start becoming really, 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 really good friends. So she just keeps like asking for favors just to be with him. And then there's a time where he does disappear. He disappears for a very, very long time. I'm thinking 12 years. He disappears for 12 years, and she despises him. Like, she's like, I fell in love with you. Of course, she's much older. I think like 22 or something when he disappears. Um, she finally tells him, I'm in love with you, blah, blah, blah. And then he disappears. He comes back. Callie is livid at this point. She despises him. She's like, never trust a man. All men are liars. Which I totally agree with. That is, I agree with that. I agree with that take very, very much. It is a fantasy romance. He's fame. He's the king of knights. He is so romantic. I've heard he's very much like recent from Akatar. I have not read Akatar yet. I will one day. I'm not sure when. But he's so romantic and dreamy, and I'm just like, the things that he says, the things that the things that he says. It's honestly, oh my goodness, this is what she's saying. She's like, again, I'm reminded of his confession about how he felt leaving me, like my soul was ripped in two. And once again, I feel hope so sharp, it's almost painful. Are you joking? That's type of that's the type of like, no matter what happens, time casts a spell on you. You won't forget me. I'll why hello love. And he calls her love. He called her love. I loved this book. I really need to read it. I have to read this one so much. I have to reread it because I have to finish the other books. And then the next book that I have for Time Casts a Spell on You, sort of like, no matter what happens, no matter the circumstances, this is kind of a different take, because if you have read this book, you understand what I mean. Like, your bones, your skin, your cells will remember me. And that book is Say Swim. Like, this book is a love triangle, something that takes place in the third act, which will like kind of wrap up my whole theme of like, time casts a spell on you and you won't forget me. You will never ever forget me. No matter what happens in life, you will never ever forget me. You'll always love me. I'm always gonna be the love of your life, and that's it. You know what I mean? So we have this book. It's a, I won't call it a small town, but a college romance. It is like in a sunny, beautiful, beachy vibe. It does take place in a like kind of that vibe, I would say. So we have Noah, we have Ariana, and we have, is his name Chad or Chase? It starts with the C. No one cares about him. Noah literally is scum of the earth, bottom feeder. He's a bottom feeder. So I love this story so much. Ariana and Noah, literally, I'm just like, I love the relationship. It's like friendship and love is so real. The love that they have for each other is so real. It's so amazing. I just can't. He loves her so much, and she loves him as well. She is she's going through it. Yeah, she's going through it, and I'm not blaming sis. I'm not gonna hate on her, right? Because she's going through it. However, Do I feel like she could have handled some things better? Yes, of course, of course, of course. But I am just gonna be team girlhood always. Men are liars, men are scam, girlhood forever. So yeah, I love this book. Of course, most okay. I think I gave all of these books 5 stars. So I'm giving you the best of the best, the best of the best, ladies and gentlemen. Next book that I have is Wolfsong. I have Wolfsong by TJ Klune. This is the first book in the Ravenhood series of MM romance. Uh, yes, yes, it is. No, no, Green Creek book one. That's the series, the Green Creek series. There we go. Where did I get Ravenhood? Oh, no, 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 no. I should have added that as well. Actually, I can't. My heart hurts. I need coffee. My heart hurts to think about that book. Traumatized. Right. Wolf Song. It's an MM romance. It is between two lovely, lovely boys. One is a wolf. One is not a wolf. It has found family in here. Paranormal. Just like time casts a spell on you and you will never forget me. I love this book. Literally, I wanted to cry reading the first chapter. Not even the first chapter. I'm actually trying to make the first sentence. I wanted to cry. I was 12 when my daddy put this in. I was like, there's no way. This was such a gut punch. This this was such a gut punch for me and my daddy issues. Like goodness me. I was like, I can't. I can't. I love this book so much. It's between Ox and I think I love this so much. So much. This book just made me fall in love with like reading, and I really started liking paranormals after this like wolf romance. This is the quote. I don't even know. You gotta smell him and then tell me why it's all candy cones and pine cones and epic and awesome. He's like, that's how he smelled. Like from the like his first meeting, he like knew him from like his smell. He's like, he tastes, he smells like candy cones and pine cones and epic and awesome. Who has ever described how someone smells like that? I just mid crash out. This book changed everything for me. I love this book so much. It's not my favorite cover, I will say, but anything for this book, anything for this book, right? The next book that I want to recommend to you guys is Requiem by Callie Hart. The book takes place in a college. I think her name is Sorel or Sorrel. Sorrel or Sorel and Theo. So Sorel, the heroine in the story, the FMC, has it in her mind that Theo, some guy has unalived her best friend. So she's like, I'm gonna get revenge. I'm going to get revenge. So she enrolls into this college slash boarding school, and she meets him and she hates him, but she also is like falling for him, and there's so much more to this story. But this is what I mean of like second chance. Time casts a spell on you. You won't forget me. I'll follow you down to the like never get away. Never get away. Never get away. You don't know the story. Like it's such a good romance of longing and lust and empathy and just being there for someone for a long time. Just, you know, being there, loving someone unconditionally, no matter what it takes. You just love this person. It's never enough. It's never enough for you. You'll never get enough with this person. And I love the story so much. Sorrel is a badass as well. She is very, very guarded, very like extremely. She's one of those FMCs where I remember vividly, like she's very, very guarded, like to the point of damn, like wow, she's like extremely, extremely guarded, and I loved it. I love this much story so much. It's so good. You think you know? I thought I knew. I remember I thought I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know this was what it was, and I was sadly mistaken, and I loved it. It was such a good romance. I love Theo. Theo for the win, and you will. If you read this book, you already know why Theo for the win, right? And if you haven't, let me know once you're done reading this book. 5 stars. I love the longing. The longing Theo has for this girl is unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. Then one last book that I have to recommend is Echoes of Time by Calia Read. This is such a beautiful time travel romance. It's cozy. It's kind of, I won't call it nostalgic, but it kind of takes place in the 1912s. It's such a good romance. We have, is it Sienna or Serena? Sienna. I think the name is either Sienna or Serena. Somewhere between those two names. And his name is Etienne. I've never ever read about someone's called Etienne, so I remember his name very very well. If I'm seeing the story, she is engaged in the previous in this timeline, this life. She's engaged to someone. Then she finds a photo of some people, and she just cannot stop imagining who these people are, and she just wants to find out who they are, right? Because she owns an antique store, so obviously the photo that she has is very very like it's from a long long time ago. She understands that, and then one day she does time travel into 1912. She finds out that she's married to Etienne, and it is a blast. It is a blast. Like, I would call it enemies to lovers, but not really. But it's such a good romance of time travel, of just like soulmates, faded, just like time casts a spell. Literally, time casts a spell on you, and you won't forget me. Literal meaning. Second chance romance. I love this book so much. I'm on the third book. I think it is it the last one. Yeah, and I kind of want to read it, but I don't want it because I don't want this world to end. But I will eventually, someday. Someday. Hopefully, this by the end of this year, I'll be done reading it because I love this book so much. I have to have my coffee with a spoon. I don't know why. I don't like it when it doesn't have a spoon. I feel like something is wrong. I feel like there's an equation missing. I don't know why. That's just how my brain works. And yeah, that is all I have for this little video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.